Now guys, I hadn't had much of a chance to work on the Chevy Cummins project, but the next couple of days I'm going to be hammering down on the tan pickup, and I'm going to finish it up. And of course, Project Black Betty, let me show you where I'm at with this thing here. I've been scooting things forward a little bit on it. I got spring hangers and stuff scooted forward 14 inches on it. And of course, like I said, I'm going to take the rest off the back end of the frame here. So that's all I've done to Black Betty so far on the frame part. And then the tan pickup, like I said, there's going to be some bigger changes on this pickup yet. I did get that Cummins in this thing and I got it running, but having transfer case problems. Truck runs good and everything, but between the transfer case and transmission acts up a little bit too. I'm just going to go on ahead and do things a lot different on this truck. Here by the end of this next week, it's going to have a NV 4500 in it, 5-speed transmission. And of course I'm going to add a clutch pedal to this thing. So that's what I'm going to do here. Let me show you some other issues. I'm going to put a different motor in this truck too while I'm doing all this swapping, because I want to pull this front clip back apart and I want to get everything painted up. Of course, when I put all this together, I was already planning on that, because whenever I put this truck together, it's basically like mocking it up before you paint it. Let me show you another problem I'm having with the motor. So the motor's got a little bit of blow by, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this motor out and go on ahead and set this motor aside. And I've got another motor I'm going to put in this truck. And then the motor that comes out of this truck, I plan on building it here in the next couple of months. But let me show you the motor I'm going to actually put in this truck. And this truck is a four-wheel drive, so remember that. It's going to get the NV 4500 in it. This is an old truck that I came across, and I ended up buying this thing. It's a 92 or 93, I can't remember. It's an old farm truck. The body is absolutely beat to death on it. It's rusted out. So there's no point in even messing with the body on this truck, because there's not one straight panel on this truck. Every fender and the hood, both of the doors, everything's pretty much trashed on this truck. It's got a good motor in it. So I'm going to chop this truck in half and use that flatbed for a trailer. I've got a water tank I want to put on the back of it. It's got the Get Rag, the old G360 manual transmission. Of course, this truck's a two-wheel drive. The wiring harness burnt up in this truck. Hood latch. And I really don't want to crawl underneath the dash and replace a wiring harness whenever the body's in such a bad shape. Let's fire this puppy up. That's a key hot for the injection pump. This wire here goes down the starter, right here. got 200,000 on the clock on this thing, which is not much of anything for miles. Crap, was there something behind me? Nope, this truck, like I said, I'm going to cut this truck in half and go from there. It's a good running truck. The body is absolutely junk on it. It rides like a boat because all the springs are shot on it. And this over here is a tree. Crap. Yep, that was a tree right there in my way. Ah, crap. Can't believe that mirror landed inside. Yep. Like I said, this thing's got plenty of body damage on it, so I'm going to pull this motor out of it, guys. This motor is going to go in the tan pickup. Motor in the tan pickup, I'll build it later on. And the tan pickup's going to get a NV4500 transmission. Yep. One thing about it, this bed's pretty tough. It'll pretty much crinkle anything up. It's a good running truck. Let me show you something else about this body. See that? Rides like a boat. Woo, woo. I pulled the carpet out of this truck. And look at the cab on this thing. The cab is actually coming apart, so this body's junk on this truck. Yep. Good running truck, good running motor. I bet you can put a glass of water up here on the hood and it wouldn't even ripple. So that's the plan, guys. Well, I got her cut in two. All I got to do is get my pickup and pull that bed away from the truck now. That's going to make a pretty good trailer. And the motor is going to make a good donor motor. That's what it's looking like, guys. By the way, I read quite a few of the comments that y'all been leaving on my channel and stuff. No, I didn't get thrown in jail, and no, I didn't die, but I've been pretty busy with this farming deal and this drought we've been having, so it's been a tough go around with that, but I'm back and I'll be making videos now, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Now I got a candy cane cut in two here. It's going to be a good motor for a donor, for sure. Probably won't even start. Well, there might be enough fuel in that filter. I just want to hear it one more time. Of course, there's no gas tank right now. So it's running off the fuel that was in that fuel filter. she's out of diesel now. Well, the old Cummins had a hard neglected life. After I got the intercooler pulled out, this here was behind it. Pretty thick. It's amazing how somebody can neglect a truck. So anyhow, I had to show you guys this. Pretty amazing. So after pulling all this crap out in front of this radiator, the radiator's not much good. The radiator is completely rotted out. You can take your fingers and make the fin just absolutely fall out. Can't believe how rotted this thing is. Now this is where I've gotten today, guys. This body on this truck's pretty much junk. Anywhere you look, it's cracked, split, busted, or rotted out. This just like the firewall right here, it's split all the way around to here. And then the only things worth saving was the rear end, the transmission, and the motor, of course. And this Cummins here is a intercooled Cummins, and the one in my Chevy is a non-intercooled. So I'm going to upgrade to a HX35 turbo, with bigger fuel pin and injectors and a few things like that. And like I was saying, going ahead and tear into this motor and re-gasket it. So I'm sure all the gaskets are dried up pretty well in it. It's been sitting for about 3 years, 4 years now, something like that, out in the pasture. So it's going to take a little bit to get her back into shape. It's a good running motor though, and that's all that matters. So it's going to be quite a bit of work going on here the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll see you later.